Hi everyone! For today's video, I wanted to talk about a more serious topic, and that is anti-Asian microaggressions in Lolita fashion. All of the statements that I'm talking about are my own opinion and what I have observed in the Western English-speaking Lolita communities here in North America, specifically Canada. So before I get into the microaggression statements, I wanted to talk about what a microaggression is. A microaggression is a statement, action, or incident regarded as an instance of indirect, subtle, or intentional discrimination against members of a marginalized group, such as racial or ethnic minorities. A few examples of microaggressions are: you don't look like you're gay. You speak English very well for an Asian. So let's get into more detail about anti-Asian microaggressions, specifically in Lolita fashion. Statement number 1. Lolita looks better on Asians. What you're really saying with that statement is that Lolita looks best on light-skinned, thin, conventionally attractive East Asians. And the truth is, some fit the standard and some don't. And the true underlying thought is that all Asian people look the same. When you speak of Asians as a group, there is a wide diversity within that group in terms of skin tone, height, and body types. And it is quite harmful and such a limited view on Asia as a whole. The second statement is, Lolita is designed for Asian bodies. This once again brushes up on the fact that all Asians look the same, all Asians have the same body type, when that is completely not correct. There are large established Japanese brands that cater to a wider audience and are more generous with their sizing. And it's frustrating to see that that thinking is so prevalent, because certain Japanese brands do not cater to a wider audience. It really is not part of the majority though. The third statement that I wanted to discuss is that only Asians can wear wa or chi Lolita. Culture appropriation is a completely different topic, but if there is an appreciation for the culture and wanting to have a deeper understanding behind the clothing, then it's fine if Western people wear wa or chi Lolita. Brands can stop kimono-inspired prints and cuts to overseas buyers if they really didn't want to share the cultural aspect of it. In Japan, foreigners are encouraged to wear kimono and traditional Japanese clothing, and it's such a big tourism industry. The kimono artisans themselves really encourage foreigners to learn about their craft and the culture behind kimono itself. So I think it's quite important to have an appreciation for the culture and to go about it respectfully. And the last statement that I wanted to discuss is Bao Quality. What you're really saying with those two words is that China made is bad quality. This is a racial bias, and the truth is far from that. Quality between Taobao brands will vary based on their quality assurance levels and what they're truly looking to create. A lot of Japanese brands do use Chinese factories to create their products. So in truth, it really doesn't matter where a garment is made, but the brands are the one who determines the quality of the garment that comes out of these factories. These microaggressions are very harmful because it fetishizes Asian Lolitas and it erases Asian Lolitas who aren't specifically from East Asia or those who don't specifically conform to the Eurocentric beauty standard. It also treats Asian cultures as interchangeable and creates artificial standards to gatekeep and harass BIPOC Lolitas. So what can you do about anti-Asian microaggressions? The key thing is to educate yourself. This video is only one view. There are many other perspectives that you can seek out with the help of the internet. Another thing is to question your own thoughts and values. And the last thing to do is to continue to support the BIPOC Lolitas in your community, as well as to encourage and lift up creators and to purchase from BIPOC-owned businesses. I hope you learned more about microaggressions from this video. Once again, this is my own perspective and views, and I am just one person, and I don't speak on behalf of all of the Asian English-speaking Lolitas in the Western communities. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!